Welcome and welcome back, everyone. This is the Cosmic Awakening, and today's timeless pick a card is a subscriber request, and it's entitled Your Urgent Messages from the Universe. So we have 3 piles today. Pile 1 with Big Spite, Pile 2 Seraphis Green Quartz, and Pile 3 with Clear Quartz. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save the video if you want to watch it later. Share the video with someone you feel may benefit from this message. Timestamps will be in the description box. You can pause the video now and see you at your pile. Welcome pile 1. If you chose the Big Spite, this is your reading. These are your messages, your urgent messages from the universe. The number 9 may be significant to you at this time. You could be going through a personal year 9, coming at the end of a cycle here. But this is all about gaining momentum for what's to come, because Big Spite is all about drive and courage and going full speed ahead and taking spirited action. So what I see is happening here for you right now is that you are getting prepared. I see you in communication with spirit, communicating with your higher self right now. And it's preparing you for the next phase. So I do see you closing a big cycle in your life and preparing for a new one. And in this new cycle that you're stepping into, you're going to feel a lot more vibrant, lively, motivated, and full of drive, full speed ahead, right? So that's good. So let's see. From the Beyond Lemuria, you got luminescence. Beautiful. Okay, the number 35 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 8. Now, 8 is all about financial stability and just stability in general in your life. Now, this is telling me that the next phase that you're entering is one where you will be building toward more stability in general in your life. So, and this is all coming from the heart space, because as we can see here in the card, she is holding the lines between that are like holding her heart together. And so it's like you're holding yourself together. You're pulling yourself together right now. And you're really centering yourself and preparing to live from your heart space and build your life from now on from more of a heart-centered place, meaning that you're going to be following your heart and honoring its pulse, honoring the vibration of the heart chakra. So this is very high vibrational, and this is all about self-love and the light that radiates from your heart, from within. And this is also about a light shining in the darkness. So if you have been feeling heavy energy and a little bit low and feeling like you've been in the dark, your heart will light the way. Your heart is starting to pulsate, it's starting to vibrate, and it's going to be showing you the way. It's all about heart-centered living, and also about removing your heart armor and becoming more vulnerable. And in becoming more vulnerable, you will be having access to situations and experiences, even people that are more aligned with your own, with what you want. What your heart wants, let's put it that way. This is also about accepting the parts of yourself that you're not maybe so proud of, or that are a little bit darker, and really seeing them as, yes, on one hand they can be what gets in your way, or they can be perceived as flaws, but on the other hand, they are also strengths. And you're going to see the strength in your own shadow side, and it's there for a reason. It's also there to regulate you on this earth plane, and it's there to help you defend yourself and protect yourself as well from other dark energies that may be coming your way, even if just to be able to recognize them and have compassion for what you see or what you perceive. And it's about opening your heart wide open and attending to your authentic heartfelt needs. Okay. So let's see your other cards. Okay. All right, let's start with the Moonology. Yes, have faith in your dreams. So you're going to prioritize your dreams. The advice here is to have faith in your dreams. Truth be told, and living in your truth, in your authenticity. Yes, this is all about the wisdom in living in your truth and being authentic and telling your truth and taking off the masks. The biggest mask being the one that carries out your ego and living in an ego-based way. The number 14 and the number 5 could be relevant to you. 5 is all about change, so there's definitely change coming here. We have the color yellow and we have the solar plexus chakra, and this is all about your personal power and your self-confidence. So what I'm seeing here is, in living in your heart-centered truth and authenticity, having faith in your dreams and following your dreams, and closing a cycle where you were wearing some kind of mask that kept you that kept you almost captive in societal expectations or whatever you were taught to be, and that took away from your power. And now I see you reclaiming your power, and this has a lot to do with adapting to living in your truth and being flexible with yourself and accepting yourself as you are and showing your truth and opening your heart, because wisdom really, yes, we can all be really smart with our brains, but if we're not using our intuition, if we're not following our heart, if we're not following our own dreams, then it means that we're following someone else's dreams, we're following someone else's life and someone else's will and wants. And yes, while we could be temporarily making that person happy, where, if we're not doing it for ourselves, that person or these people will be feeling our energy anyway. And so it doesn't really serve anyone. And that's what you're coming to understand here. And that's why you're deciding to take the mask off, because then you will be attracting in situations that are meant for you. And you're allowing others to also do the same for themselves by not enabling them, by constantly pleasing them to the detriment of your own needs and wants. And so it's your life, and no one really gets to dictate except you where you're going and what you want, right? And so it's like you're going to finally be living your own life, and you're not going to be renting yourself or your soul out for other people who do not want to do the work or do not want to be doing this for themselves. So they can always get something from you as supply, right? So I see here you're no longer willing to be someone else's supply. They need to get their own, same way as you needed to learn your own, how to get your own, right? And this will be very healing, okay? This will be a very healing experience. The number 51 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 6. 6 is about Venus, but it's also again about love. And this is the most loving thing you can do for yourself and for others, is to be truthful and authentic, because then you will vibrate at a higher frequency and you will be able to give a lot more than you were actually giving. It seems like it seems like almost like a paradox by giving it to yourself or loving yourself, putting yourself first. But it truly is how then your energy will speak louder than words or other types of actions that would be just based on people pleasing or what you perceive that people really want from you. So we have the 12th house. Yes, this makes a lot of sense. This means you're surrendering to a higher, you're surrendering to your higher calling, your higher self, to a higher power, if you will. However you want to call it. It's just a higher good, a higher goal here. And it has to do with your connection that you decided to work on, that spiritual connection that is so important. And people, a lot of people, or we all do it at some point in our lives, we seem to neglect, but it really truly is the starting point of everything. And if we don't start from what our soul wants, then we will constantly be unaligned with our soul and stuck in this 3D reality where we're not really doing the work that our soul contract that we signed before we came here. And so it's almost like you're remembering this soul contract that you have, and you're having this access to your Akashic records. You could be engaging more in prayer or communication with your spirit guides, but this is all about spiritual development. You're able to close this cycle, this 3D cycle of materialism and ego and fear, by really connecting to your soul. This is what I'm seeing here. And so you could be having a lot of dreams here, and also more willing to forgive and even forgive yourself. And in forgiving yourself and forgiving others, your personal power will increase, your self-confidence will also increase. And this spiritual development will really be the basis to your own personal power, following your dreams and being able to have a more stable foundation for yourself in every sense. Yeah. So I'm also seeing you becoming more compassionate, and also you may not believe this, and it may not be immediate, but as you do live in your truth, then you will experience, maybe not at first, but eventually, people becoming more compassionate toward you, because maybe they will realize that, maybe you weren't living the way you wanted to live. And so whoever doesn't understand that, that's their own problem, and they have to do their own path here. So be compassionate toward yourself. And I do see you releasing a lot of baggage, releasing in general, purging, detoxing, decluttering, cutting away situations, places, people, circumstances that are just not for your higher good or for the higher good of anyone involved in the same aspects. But anyway, yeah, you're also releasing guilt here. The 8th house. Yes, and you're just becoming more intimate with your soul here. You're just realizing what deserves your investment, your time, your energy here. And you could be having a Kundalini awakening here as well, because the 12th house and the 8th house are both also houses of intimacy. And so I do see you being able to experience more intimacy within your relationships and the relationships that require more intimacy. And I do see you I'm seeing less is more here when it comes to your relationships, and you're only giving your time to those relationships where you feel you can connect on this deep level, and also those relationships who are in fact your soul tribe. You could be uncovering mysteries, becoming more interested in the supernatural, in the spiritual. This is definitely a deep dive here, is what I'm seeing for you guys. And it's going to be a very intense time. I'm seeing a death and a rebirth going on for you guys here. You could have Pisces or Scorpio somewhere prominent in your chart here. But you're really going to dive deep. And there's also something here about an obsessive energy, possibly. You could have a strong 8th house or 12th house or some kind of transit going on there, or progressed energy in these houses in your astrological chart. But I'm seeing for some of you even becoming more sensual, paying more attention to your sexual energy, because maybe that's been something that has been unsatisfactory or just put to the side in favor maybe of your career and your money and your stability. But I do see for a lot of you building a strong partnership in business here for the future that will pay off. So if you're thinking about partnering up with someone, it will be successful. I do see some added responsibilities for you guys in your career life, but I also see achievements, and I also see you moving up the social ladder. I see you moving up the corporate ladder, if that's the case for you, getting a promotion or being put in a leadership position, or maybe even starting your own business, possibly with a partner. But you're building some kind of empire here. And it's falling right underneath the have faith in your dreams card. So this is telling me that if you do follow your dreams, then you will be successful. If you want to build a business based on what you're dreaming, what you really truly want from the heart space, then it will be very stable. It will bring you even wealth, here is what I'm seeing. And it has something to do with your purpose, following your purpose, even if that's uncomfortable, because following our purpose is moving away from our comfort zone. And so I do see you doing that. You're moving away from your comfort zone, but it's almost like you're consulting with your soul and your Akashic records, and you're not making this decision lightly, but you are making it from a heart space. And you're choosing the path of love with Venus there. Yeah, we did see that with the number 6, and that's falling right underneath the luminescence card there. And so, again, you want to be in harmony with what your heart wants. And I do see you coming into harmony. And because of that, you will be attracting more of what you need and want rather than the things you don't want. And so because of this, you're going to be able to experience more pleasure in life. You are valuing yourself more, and you're seeing the value that you have. And again, this is all about this sensual energy. So I do see a lot of you getting a glow up, getting more attention, and attracting in more money and more love your way. You're going to be able to indulge more and possibly have money to buy a luxury or two. But again, Venus is about wealth, and sitting next to the 10th house, I do see that coming from a business or a business partnership that is something you've been dreaming about. Yeah. Yeah. Life is about to become more pleasurable. And you're becoming a magnet to receiving what it is that you're manifesting, is what I'm seeing here as well. Okay, so let's look at the tarot. We have 4 of water, which is the 4 of cups. So this tells me that you could be sitting in this energy of being a little bit dissatisfied or bored, or feeling like something's missing from your life here. This is a little bit low vibrational. This could mean that you're feeling a little bit sorry for yourself, but I don't want to trigger anyone. If you know this is you, then great, take the message. If not, then take the other messages. This could just be some boredom and discontent, or not seeing an opportunity that is trying to present itself because you are focusing on something that you don't have. Page of water here. So you could have Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio in your chart. I'm also seeing Capricorn, Taurus, or Libra. There could be something here about a child. Oh, it could be that there's something about a child. If you have a child and your child happens to be, I'm seeing a feminine energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, there's something going on where you are not seeing the blessings there with your child, and you're focusing on something that your child is not doing, or doing that you don't want them to do. But let's see what else we have here. 7 of water, or there's some confusion around a child here. But I'm also seeing another thing with these cards. Maybe you are focusing on a message that's not coming in and you're confused as to why this is not happening. But I'm also seeing something else where you want to start something from the heart, from your heart space. You want to begin something and you just don't know where to begin. That could be your present energy where you just don't know where to begin. You know you want to do something from your heart, something that you love doing because you're tired of pleasing others or doing things for others to approve of, but you're just left with so many options. You don't know which direction to go. Maybe you have a lot of talents and you're wondering which one you should start with, how you can bring them all together, these talents and skills, to get this thing going. And the answer here really is, if you do have all these talents and skills, this experience, okay, you're meant to use all of it. And so it could be a time where you're trying to make sense of this and integrating, because again, this has to do with a long-term goal that you have, hopes and dreams here, and also healing. So I do see here that if there is confusion, there will be clarity here. There will be healing. And it seems like you will achieve something, or you will have a desired outcome here when it comes to your hopes and dreams, either pertaining to your career life or your love life. And I'm seeing both here for you. So you guys are stepping into this energy because you are choosing to live in your truth, to really, whatever you've been fantasizing about, whatever you've been really wanting from your heart space. And especially if this is starting something new here, it seems like you're going to get a wish fulfilled here. And this is going to be very, very healing. So you're about to step into a very healing phase. You could have Aquarius in your chart, doesn't have to be. The number 17 and the number 8 could be relevant to you. Again, the number 8 coming up twice in this reading. Angel number 88, check that out. Do some research. And if you want to leave that in the comments to help other people find out what that is, or just share with us, because it can have many meanings depending on what you choose to research and what shows up for you. So share away if you feel like it. But let's keep going here. Wait, I just noticed that you don't have these in full. Maybe I'll just push these here. Yeah, okay. So moving, let's keep going here with the tarot. So we have now, under the 4 of water, the 4 of cups, we have the 5 of wands. So this is telling me that this energy you've been in of being bored, discontent, feeling like you've missed out on something or missing something, or there's something lacking in your life, or you're focusing on something that is keeping you in low vibration, this has been a challenge for you. And it's a challenge that you really want to overcome. You're really trying to find a way out of this. And you've been thinking, overthinking, but you've also been cutting out anything that is keeping you. So I do see you overcoming these challenges by using your intellect, and knowing exactly in a very cold way how to cut this out. You could have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in your chart, but you're being very, maybe it's this Venus in Capricorn retrograde, where you're being very almost cold about how you cut things out for the greater good. It's almost like you're doing what's right, even though this can be hard for you to do. The Tower, yeah. Soon this confusion will be over. You'll know exactly how to move forward. But again, I did see, as you are closing a cycle, I see a faulty foundation coming down and something ending that wasn't for your higher good. And that's because you're choosing to cut out people, situations, places, circumstances that no longer serve your higher good, or consequently the higher good of everyone else. And so the Tower is that Scorpio energy. You could have Scorpio in your chart, doesn't have to be. The number 16 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 7. And this is a consequence, number 7, of your spiritual path. It's almost like you can't keep going this way anymore. So things are just going to fall apart. Either you're going to have them fall apart, or there's going to be divine intervention that will be ending this confusion and this not knowing how to move forward. And because of that, you will, again, the 9 of Cups is the minor arcana for the star, which is wish fulfillment. It's so because you are allowing these things that no longer serve anyone's higher good to fall apart, then now you are coming into your wish fulfillment. And this will be very healing to you and to others. And now I'm seeing the solar plexus chakra there. So I'm seeing a very strong healing of your solar plexus chakra, and you're reclaiming your power because you chose to connect to your higher self and listen to your heart rather than always listening to your dream, not your dreams, but always listening to your mind all the time, because that was keeping you stuck in a rut. So let's see what the advice here that you got. You got workshops and seminars. Whether you are be feeling called to teach in these seminars or workshops, or whether you need to attend a workshop or a seminar, this may be the answer for you. But also maybe some of you are wanting to give speeches. This could be a part of your spiritual path and purpose. And if this is something you're doing, you could be collaborating, partnering up with people so that you can go and speak places and follow your purpose, even though this could be a little bit uncomfortable for you. But Spirit wants you to be open to teaching and learning, teaching whatever you've learned so far, and keep learning so that you have more to teach, is what I'm seeing here. Because whatever you say, your words are very healing. Your voice is very healing, and it's meant to be heard. And it has a lot to do with speaking your truth so that other people can find you, feel inspired by you, and heal through that. Okay? So that they can find their path, so that they can find their what is close to their heart and what they should be doing as well. So pile number 1, that was your reading. Beautiful reading. Let me know how that resonates in the comments section. If it did not resonate, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save the video if you want to watch it again later. Share the video if you feel someone would benefit from the information. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bless you. Bye. Welcome, pile 2. If you chose the Seraphis green quartz, this is your reading. These are your urgent messages from the universe. Sorry, I had to breathe deeply. Maybe you guys need to take a deep breath. Go ahead and do so. So the number 50 may be relevant to you, as well as the number 5. 5 is all about change. So you guys seem to be undergoing a time of change, or you're coming into a 5 numerological year, meaning that you're coming into a year of huge changes, or you're coming out of a year of huge changes and you're looking back and you're almost not recognizing your life anymore. Everything looks different, or everything will look different. But there are huge changes within you. And it's almost like if this is where you've been, it's almost like you've been going with the flow and life has been taking you through these unexpected places, or this is about to happen. And you're accepting that life is on life's terms, and you're accepting of where you are and what is meant to be as well. And this is bringing you some sense of peace. And because this is bringing you a sense of peace to accept the changes, it also means that it's bringing you a sense of joy. It's allowing for joy to take place here. Now from the Beyond Lemuria, we have full spectrum. The number 26 and the number 8 could be relevant to you. So it's interesting because both these energies are about bridging heaven and earth and creating heaven on earth here. And that's the big change here, is you raising your vibration and being able to ground whatever you idealize and whatever would make you and others happy. I see you coming into this ability here of creating heaven on earth by honoring the cycles and accepting the cycles as they are, and going beyond judgment of good and bad and the merging of duality to make them work in tandem. This is about your raw nature. It's about connecting to your ancestors as well. And And it's accepting your shadows as the fertile soil for your exponential growth. So this is very similar to pile number 1. So if you were torn between 1 and 2, then you may want to listen to both piles, because there could be a message for you in both piles. And because of this, you're having like a bird's eye view, a detached view of the bigger picture here as well. You're having a view of the bigger picture. Let's see what your other cards have to say. Okay. So from the Moonology, you got conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. So the last full moon eclipse was the full moon in Taurus eclipse, which was that video I uploaded in November. So it's still valid because it's going to have a duration of 1.5 years. Now it's going to be 17 months because 1 month has passed. But you may want to go and check that pick a card, because there are messages for you. But the conclusions are within reach. And we have milk and honey. And lessons, school. Okay. I just want one more. Door to romance. So there's something here that has to do with lessons in love, lessons of the heart. Milk and honey. The number 33 could be relevant to you. Master number 33, angel number 33. Go check those out. But it's almost like you've learned certain lessons. So it's like you're closing a karmic cycle and everything is changing now that you've learned these lessons. 51 could be relevant to you. The number 6 is Venusian energy. It's all about love and attraction. And so the change here is opening way for love in your life. It's a door to romance that you're walking through, a portal here that is leading you to a conclusion in your romantic life, and a door opening for you that will lead to milk and honey, which is blessings in your love life. But you're closing a cycle. You're now closing a cycle. So we have sextile. There's an opportunity coming for you when it comes to love. I see that. And it could be that you're going to be working with the person that you have a romantic connection to as well. Or you're going to be synergizing your talents, your experiences, your skills to open doors together, to develop something together. But there's open windows, open doors. It seems like the doors toward your blessings are opening now that you're closing a cycle here. The 4th house, something to do with your home and family life. For some of you, there's real estate involved here, or a cooking service, possibly. Food service. But this door to romance opening and this opportunity could be leading you to a family life that you are wanting. Or it could mean that you're going to be living with someone you want to live with and creating a family with that person, being able to purchase a home together. You could have Scorpio in your chart. But you're going through a very transformative phase right now, and there's something that's very passionate and almost could be secretive too, something to do with your roots or your childhood here could have something to do with this. But there's a deeper generation here going on within you. It's almost like this destructive energy of everything that is no longer serving you falling away from your life, so that you can conclude a phase in your life and have the change that you need to have now that you have the conclusions. I see here that what the chapter that's closing is a karmic cycle of lessons, and now it seems like you've learned these lessons and you're about to come into the blessings here. And yeah, expansion, that doesn't surprise me, because now Jupiter is going to be aiding you in expanding and bringing you more enthusiasm, optimism, luck and opportunities opening up for you. And this could be on a grand scale, like something to do with travel or the internet or something on a global scale or dealing with other cultures here. There could also be bridging a gap between you and someone who is at a distance right now, but I see you expanding, just exploring. Some of you could be becoming teachers as well, because I'm seeing school there, and Jupiter is that Sagittarius energy and that ninth house energy of the teachers. So some of you could be finding a blessed career in teaching here, and it will be very blessed, and there will be a lot of expansion there. And some of you could be doing this online from your home even, and collaborating with other teachers as well. And it could be that you find romance that way or something. So let's see what the tarot has. We have the Two of Earth, Two of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, okay, Ten of Earth, the Three of Water, Three of Cups, and the King of Air, King of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. You could have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius energy in your chart. There's a celebration that you're about to come into. You're about to celebrate here something, or maybe a reunion with someone who is at a distance. Someone with whom you may be building a home or living together with, or even getting married to, okay? But this energy could still be a little bit hidden because he is wearing a mask. It's something that is being prepared, and someone here is just looking at what resources they have and still juggling a few things. Maybe a decision needs to be made here, but it seems like there is a decision being made that would be made in favor of coming together to create something together, or live together, or start a family together, or all of the above. But I see this is a very prosperous union here. It's a very prosperous union and a celebration. With Three of Cups next to the Ten of Pentacles, that definitely indicates the possibility of a marriage here. But right now you could be feeling stuck, or this person you are dealing with could be stuck and not quite knowing how to move forward or which way to go. Maybe this is a mental entrapment going on, because someone could be holding on to a situation here. Two of Cups, but I do see again Two of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. I see a celebration and a union coming here, because you can't let go of each other here. King of Swords with the King of Swords. So you could both have Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius in your chart. You could be both in your masculine energies, both business owners. Doesn't matter if this doesn't mean it's same sex. It can be, doesn't have to be. It could just mean that this person that you're dealing with is in the same energy as you are, of creating something and going after something, and being powerful in that energy of maybe being a business owner, or you're both teachers and you're both really, doing, maybe you're very similar. There's a strong mental connection here between the two of you. And because these are the same two King Swords and together, this could mean twin flames here, okay? With the Two of Cups being next to it, absolutely. Wow, door to romance possibly with a twin flame with whom you will be bridging a gap here. If you're at a distance, because you can't let go of each other. Maybe you're going to create a family, a home, and maybe even a business together. Maybe your work is going to bring you together, or maybe just the will to do something together here. And there's this door to romance opening for you that will lead to your blessings here and other opportunities together is what I'm seeing here. But you're pretty much standing in your power. And this guy, he doesn't have a mask on. So I'm seeing whoever was wearing a mask here and hiding something, they're taking off the mask. But I do see mirroring energies here, and two people who really get along. There could be cultural differences. You could be living in different places, as I've mentioned before. Maybe there is currently some kind of travel ban between the two of you, and you're trying to figure a way, but you will figure out a way is what I'm seeing here, okay? And now for your advice or final card, we have the heart chakra. The answer that you seek is in your heart right now. Be open to giving and receiving love is the advice. Now, if you're having a hard time making a decision, because that's what I see here, having a hard time making a decision of what to let go of and what to hold on to, then the answer you seek is in your heart. Your heart wants what it wants, and it's guiding you in the direction toward your blessings, that milk and honey energy, and that door to romance here. And this person may teach you a lot of valuable lessons, and you may teach this person a lot of lessons. You could be each other's teachers, and you could really value each other's mind and really respect each other for your values, and your shared values is what I see here. And yeah, there's love here. Definitely there's shared mutual feelings here. And so I would say this is something worth investing in here, okay? Pile number 2, that was your reading. Beautiful. Let me know how that resonates for you. If it did not resonate, choose another pile. Take what resonates. Leave what does not. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Share the video with someone you feel may benefit from this message. Save the video if you want to watch it again later. It was a pleasure to read for you guys. Bless you all. Bye. Till next time. Okay, welcome. Last but not least, clear quartz. This is your reading. These are your urgent messages from the universe. So let's see. The number 18 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 9. So the number 9 is all about closing a cycle here, but it's also that energy of selflessness is what I'm picking up here, and something becoming very crystal clear. And I'm seeing compassion here, and I'm seeing you amplifying and sharing and spreading your compassion and amplifying this sense of what's the word for unselfish? But anyway, there's growth and expansion coming from you becoming very crystal clear about what it is you want, where it is you're going, and how important it is to be compassionate and to be of service to others, and not only to yourself. Not that I'm saying that you are, but this is going to push you forward. If you have been this way, if you haven't been this way, this is the energy that you're coming into. And also, compassionate review of your past could be something that you're doing right now. Yes, compassion. I did feel the word compassion very strongly. So from the Beyond Lemuria, you got loving compassion. The number 16 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 7. So this is the energy that's surrounding you right now, is this loving compassion. I feel this is you toward others, and consequently others toward you, because our energy really pours over other people, and it teaches other people through example and just energy also. So this is the energy that you're in, is unconditional love. And what that means, so I'm seeing you stripped away from your ego. It could be that you went through an ego death recently, and now you see that all that really matters is love and empathy, compassion, unconditional, universal love. And this attracts all other kinds of love, such as friendships, romance, family, good family relationships, etc. And so there's a lot of care and friendliness in your energy and coming toward you, a lot of goodwill from other people, people becoming more compassionate toward you, more benevolent, and you feeling like you have created this safe space for yourself and others. And I do see your perspectives right now are expanding, and this is really creating the space for forgiveness. And I'm seeing tolerance here playing a big role, you being able to place yourself in other people's shoes and becoming more compassionate toward this. And this is opening your heart to more joy as well. So I'm seeing this pile really, really amplifying, raising your vibration, amplifying the joy around yourself, and consequently everywhere you go and around others. And understanding that loving kindness is one of the greatest forces available to us, and it really truly has the ability to transform everything, because unconditional love is the vibration most closely aligned with God and the divine. So when we allow ourselves to drop deep into the heart space, we feel interconnected and in a state of oneness. And as we choosing to direct our lives with love, all that is not real or serving us will drop away. Conflicts will resolve themselves. Any power struggles will dissolve, and a sense of inner peace and comfort will radiate from within. And love, and understanding that love is really the root of happiness. Where there is love, there cannot be fear. Where there is fear, there cannot be love. And where there is fear, there cannot be happiness. And so in replacing love for fear for love, then we're opening ourselves for true bliss, right? And then we can fluidly give and receive with the ease of breathing in and out, and we can fly freely. And you're coming to the understanding that loving compassion really is a fundamental element in the balance of life. And it really is what holds the seeds of the new paradigm of evolution. So I'm seeing you guys being light workers. You may want to check out my light worker pick cards here. You could be healers, something like Reiki or hands-on healing or energy healers. And whatever energy you're coming into, it has the power to transform and heal everything you touch, even if it's just with your energy field. And something about manifestation and manifesting or affirming something into the world from a place of love. It's different from manifesting from a place of fear, right? And so it's like you're being geared back into love, and because of that, your manifestations will be more aligned with the energy of love, joy, and happiness, and healing. Beautiful. And it seems like the answers you need are coming. Whatever those are, you know what they are. You could have a placement in Gemini, more specifically a moon, but doesn't have to be. And now I'm seeing something about the full moon in Gemini. So I'm going to be recording the full moon in Gemini reading right after this one. So you may want to, once that is recorded and uploaded, I will then, at the end of this pile, I will put the video there as a suggestion, so you can just click on it at the end of the pile, or you could just go look for the full moon in Gemini reading that I'm about to upload. We'll record and then upload. But the answers you need could be coming in that specific pick a card. Okay, so just pay attention to that space. Go the distance. So someone here is, if not winning the race, you are achieving something important. Something you're doing is going the distance. Or this communication may be coming in to tell you that something will go the distance, and this could have something to do with love here. The number 47 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 11. And we have food. We have food, we have nourishment, but we also have relationships and health. So you're going to get answers about your health, about a relationship. And something about food or nourishment will go the distance. If you're starting a business, a food business or a health business, it will go the distance. And the answers you need to push this forward will be coming to you. The world, maybe this is something that you're doing on the World Wide Web, the internet, online, on a social media platform. It will go the distance. And you will know what to do. The number 29 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 2. This could mean that your business, your food or health business, could be reaching a global audience. This could be television. Okay, this could be a book, a blog, a YouTube channel, a magazine. It'll reach the finish line. Okay, we have Mars. Take action is the advice. Your desires and impulses are aligned with your intuition. So it's time to go. It's time to do this. Now, this could have something to do with working out or fitness. More specifically, it's something you have a thirst for. It's something that you feel very driven to do. It could have something to do with motor, like cars or motorbikes or something motor. Business that is connected to automobiles or anything that has a motor. But again, I'm seeing an up here in the sex drive for you guys. I'm seeing you following your impulses, becoming braver, more courageous here, and feeling very motivated here, maybe even a little bit competitive. Maybe you are coming into a very competitive realm, but the advice is to do it anyway. There's space for everyone. Not everyone has to be the winner. And you can still be a leader in your field, because there's always those people who need exactly what you have. It seems like there's a certain impatience for you to follow this drive and do this. If this is happening a lot for you, then you should follow it. Something about red lipstick here could also be important. Yeah, it's going to be very empowering for you to just take action here. And there could be someone you could be collaborating with or joining forces with. That will be very empowering for both of you. You're going to find some allies here with whom you can do something here. I'm hearing ride or die. Again, that Aries Mars energy. You're full of drive, and now I'm seeing a car there. And the heart there, a heart space. A lot of drive from your heart space. Yeah, this loving, compassion, universal love energy you are in is making you unstoppable is what I'm seeing here. But I'm seeing you stepping into boss mode, into your masculine energy. No matter if you're masculine or feminine, it doesn't matter. You're stepping into this masculine energy of go-getting, really going after things with courage, with drive, with motivation. It's a go-getter energy that you're in, and it's a very empowering feeling. You could have Gemini in your chart, or Aries, or you could be dealing with a Gemini or an Aries. Gemini is coming up very strongly here. Gemini anywhere in your chart, Aries anywhere in your chart, or in the other person's chart. Could be a moon, could be whatever, okay? Something important here. But there's something here about a collaboration and butterfly transformation. It's very transformative. Okay, let's look at the tarot now. We have the Four of Fire, which is the Four of Wands. Nine of Cups, Temptation, Capricorn energy, and 10 of Fire, 10 of Wands. So maybe you are workaholics. Maybe you are coming into this mode, but be careful with burnout. I'm hearing be careful with burnout. You may be very, very, very tired. You may want to pace yourself. Allow yourself time to sleep, even if you feel like you can keep going. But I do see you also burning away all those things that are too heavy in your life. I see you burning away the burdens from your life so that you can have more time for the things that really matter here. And you're going to be giving priority to your stability, to the things you love, and to your making what your wishes happen for yourself. I'm seeing hard work here. I'm seeing an obsessive energy here, maybe doing too much, and so you may want to delegate or lighten your load. Okay, so there could be a deep sense of dissatisfaction when it comes to your home life, or a twin flame journey that is unresolved. Maybe you're feeling the lack, or you're in this lack mentality, like something is missing, or you're feeling left out in the cold currently, or maybe you just don't have enough financially. And so you're having to manage your resources really well and be very smart about how you spend your money, how you save your money, etc. How you invest, right? So that you have enough to keep going. But I'm seeing you have like the basics here. That energy of self-love, unconditional love, universal love. There's a new beginning here for you that you're feeling very tempted to go on, because it's there's something about love here that you're feeling really driven toward, and it's because you've tapped into this universal love energy that you are now, this is the death of the ego. The ego, that devil energy, temptation being replaced, and you're putting the devil to sleep, and it's being replaced for universal love is what I'm seeing there. And yeah, because of that, you're going to become an inspiration to other people, and you're always going to have like this joy. It's almost like this light that never goes out. You're not going to feel as tired anymore as you have been feeling, because you're running on the energy of love and not the energy of the ego. You're not trying to please anyone, except follow your heart and your spiritual calling, your higher calling. And because of that, you're always going to have this flame going and this energy. You could have Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries in your chart. You could be dealing with someone who has Leo, Sagittarius, Aries in their chart in important placements, and there could be a new beginning here with someone you're obsessed with, or this person could be obsessed with you. Okay, now final card we have Indigo, and it says the person you're inquiring about is an Indigo, meaning a highly sensitive natural born leader. So maybe this is you. You're coming into the understanding that you're a natural born leader. And I feel this is you. And because of that, you're going to be inspiring other people. And this is becoming crystal clear to you. And this is allowing you to have more compassion for yourself, because Indigos, they don't have much of a filter, and they could be misunderstood many times because they're trying to push through the truth and bring the truth to people. And really, they could come across as sometimes troublemakers for having a different opinion. And this could be the case for you, and this could have had you being locked out of certain social circles, but that is all about to change. That is about to change because you don't need anyone else's approval anymore. You are finding it in yourself, and because of that, you're attracting your soul tribe, and the people who are meant to be inspired by you will be inspired by you, is what this is telling me. Pile number 3, beautiful reading. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comments section. If it did not resonate, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save the video if you want to watch it again later. Share the video with someone you feel may need this message. It was a pleasure to read for you today. Bless you all. Bye.